What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Roshan. Today, man, I got my first 2K21 video for y'all today. And as y'all may know, the demo been out for a little minute, so y'all probably already know what's up with the different pie charts and the ones they've added. So I'm gonna just go through, since it's my first video of the year, show y'all what build I probably would be starting off the year with. So as always, man, hey, like up the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I'll have more 2K21 content on the way for y'all once the game drops. So, hey, rock with your boy. Subscribe to the channel, man. 1,000 subs on the way as always. I appreciate y'all. And let's get into it. So, for the build that I wanted to make this year, I wanted to make like a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant type build. So, as y'all can see, Michael Jordan, shooting guard, right hand, all that. And I know all this shit look the same, man, but I promise y'all it's 2K21. So I'm going to go through the pies that they added before I get into how to actually make the build that I'm going to be rocking with this year. So they've added 4 pies, I believe. This is one of them, finishing and shooting, primarily shooting. Then they've added this one right here, shooting and playmaking, primarily shooting. Then they added a defense and a shooting. Defense primarily, and then shooting, I guess, secondary. You have more defense on this pie. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this pie right here, to me, looks like the best one out of all of them that they added. So further down the line, I'll probably be doing something with this pie during the year, so be on the look for that. But now I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna make my build. So for the pie I'm gonna use for this build, it's gonna be the third pie, finishing and shooting. So you wanna go with this one. Physicals, once again, this is all preference, but I know a lot of people go speed. And me personally, I'm gonna go speed this year. Cause if everything is still the same, you get 8 to your physicals, plus 8 to your physicals. So I think that's going to be pretty good. So I'm going to just go with the speed pie chart. And yeah, man, I'm pretty sure everything is the same as last year, the 99 overall system. So you'll get 8 to your physicals and then 4 to your attributes. So starting off, man, for finishing, you want to max out close shot. You want to max out the drive and layup. And you want to max out your drive and dunk. You're going to finish with 15 finishing badges. Now for shooting, you want to max out your mid-range, max out your three-point shot, take your free throw to a 70, and you want to put post fade at an 83. Now the reason I got my post fade at 83 is because I wanted to have a high post fade. I wanted to keep it high because we know Jordan and Kobe killers in the post with the post fade, so I wanted to make it high, so that's what I went with. 16 shooting badges is more than enough for me, more than enough in general, because this year you don't have the quick draw badge, so 16 is a good look. Now for playmaking, you want to put your pass accuracy at a 77, and ball handle, you want to max it out, and you'll finish with 13 playmaking. Now I have 167 attribute upgrades, so I'm going to put all the rest on defense. Max out your interior. Max out your perimeter. You want to max out your lateral. Max out your steal. And you want to max out defensive rebound. And the rest I threw on block. So for defensive badges, I'll finish with 7. For me, I wanted to get 8. But 7 is cool. It's a good little balance for me, so I went with 7. 7 is decent. So total, you got 15 finishing, 16 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 7 defensive rebounding badges. So as y'all can see, body shape, all of this, still the same as last year, barely defined, built. But for me, I'm going to go built. So we go built, height, 6'6". The reason I went 6'6", Jordan, Kobe 6'6", So I went 6'6". Weight, you want to drop your weight to 185. This is what I went with. So I get speed, your speed lowers, and your acceleration lowers. As we know, last year, the only thing that lowered was just the acceleration. Speed was strictly where it was. You couldn't edit it or touch it. So this year, that's a new feature they give us. You can edit your speed. So for weight, I went 185. Now wingspan, this is the crazy thing about this year. Your wingspan increases your drive and dunk and your finishing. So if you max out your wingspan, your finishing is probably going to be crazy. So whereas if you decrease your wingspan, finishing is going to go down. Shooting, ball handling, all that goes up, as we already know. But for me, this Jordan Kobe build, I went 85-3. So let's take a look real quick. My close shot will be a 94. My drive and dunk will be a 88. Mid-range will be a 81. 3-point will be a 80. Pass accuracy will be a 81. Ball handle will be a 81. Perimeter defense will be in the 80. Lateral will be almost 80, still 80. And my block will be at a 45, I believe. Defensive rebound, high 70. So, as y'all can see, man, this build will be really balanced, in my opinion. You got good defense, good playmaking. Your shooting is crazy, and your finishing is crazy. You'll get contact dunks once you max your build out. And like I said earlier, for physicals, my speed will be in the 90s, speed and acceleration, and then my vertical will be in the 80s. So to me, this looked like a solid build. I think I'll like it. This is probably going to be the build I go with. So as y'all can see, these are the choices we get for Takeover. And as y'all may know, man, the slashing Takeover was crazy last year. But as much as I want to go slashing because it's Jordan and Kobe, I want to go lock, man, because this lock is going to set it off to me. Just because your build is already really balanced. So imagine Takeover, you have a lock Takeover. Like, that's just going to solidify the build in my eyes. So I'm going to go lock Takeover for this build. And as y'all can see, man, I get labeled a slasher. I don't really like the name, but hey, man, you might run into some people who just look at you as a slasher. So you might fool them a couple times. So, I mean, I'm cool with it. But this is what I got. And this is probably what I'm going to be running with this year. So, hey, man, as always, I appreciate y'all. Like up the video, subscribe. Show support to the channel, man. 1,000 subs on the way. As always, it's your boy Roshan, and I appreciate y'all.